Over the course of my 5-month season, I'll spend over 1,000 hours up here in the tower. And realistically, a very small portion of that is me actively standing in front of one of my windows, scanning the whole horizon and moving on and doing the next one. I only really do that every 15 minutes or so, and in between I'm doing secondary scans where I'm just glancing around and looking. So this leaves me a lot of time where I'm able to passively do other things. So starting with what I probably do the most is my knitting. This year I decided to learn how to knit and make a hazard blanket. So each day of my season, how much time I spend up here in the tower or the cupola is based off of the hazard. So I thought this would be a good visual representation of what my season ends up being. I am about 5 weeks behind just because I am a very slow knitter, and for me to do one day, which is like 2 garter rows, it takes me about 2.5, almost 3 hours to do. Along with my knitting, I also like to do a variety of different puzzles, and so this year I got this book, and it's basically mystery Sudoku of figuring out who done it, but I've really enjoyed it. I also play a lot of Sudoku and Solitaire as well. Keeping the theme of games, I also have my Nintendo DS as well as a Nintendo Switch. I rarely actually play these up here and mainly just play them downstairs at the end of my days. I know a lot of lookouts really take advantage of all the free time to do a lot of reading. I am not one of those people, and although this is a very small book, I've been slowly working through it pretty much the entire season so far, and I'll be lucky if I even finish it, if I'm honest. My first year here, I did buy a guitar, and I did play it a lot in my first 2 seasons, but since I learned how to knit, a lot of my time has been on that instead of re-picking this up like I have in the past 2 years, and I think I've only actually played it probably about 5 times. No matter what I'm doing though, chances are I'm going to be listening to either music or a podcast, and I'll turn up my speaker very loud and then also turn up my radio super loud so I can still hear what's going on. Even just making these videos is something that keeps me entertained. Even though it can be quite boring here, there is always something that you can find to do.